Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. Well, I must say upfront, your Red Devil bro is not very energetic today. I have just a couple of hours of sleep, as we all know. The timing of the match was really ridiculous. So yeah, I watched all the match. So please let me know in the comment box that how many of you guys watched the match as well. I was quite excited about the match. But after watching the match, I must say I was quite disappointed, not only by the performance, it wasn't about the performance, but also how the match got conducted. I must say that the way the referee worked, the way the match officials worked, it was really ridiculous. I mean, why? Why would you show red card in a friendly match, man? I mean, why would you do that? Why would you show a red card in a pre-season friendly? So yeah, I will not understand that. I know. And see, the thing is that if the ref has showed the red card to, Dan Gore, so why was Jan Bishop, not shown a red card? Because that was absolutely a red card challenge from Jan Bishop. If it was Premier League, Jan Bishop would have gotten a red card for sure. The way he made that foul, he actually fouled their number one choice of striker. So yeah, I do not think the way referee behaved when it came to the Dan Gore foul, it doesn't make any sense, man. To be very honest, it absolutely does not make any sense. Though, and see, the thing is that there wasn't too much to get into the match. There wasn't too much to get from the match. It was an average match. I knew this would happen because see, the thing is that team like Wrexham, they play what? 45, 46 matches a season. So obviously they would be more physical. They would be more, hard pressing. They were all about winning the second balls. They didn't care about position and all that stuff. Obviously, that is exactly how a lower league team behaves. So yeah, it was quite predictable how Wrexham played. Hello Rohit, thank you for joining, man. Rohit is saying we play again in 20 hours. Man, you see time to get some sleep. Yeah, man, absolutely. Believe me, I got just a couple of hours of sleep. You can hear my voice is absolutely broken right now. And I'm not very energetic today, but I will go through some of the subjects as there are some breaking news coming out. As you have seen in my title that, yeah, there are news coming out regarding AMRABAT, HOJLUND, Fred, MCTOMINAY. I will definitely get into that. But yeah, I do want to talk about the Wrexham game for a couple of minutes. I will not take much of time because it is not worth talking about, a whole lot about that game. So yeah, I was quite disappointed by the way referee behaved, man. Because why would you show red card in a friendly match? If he thought that the Dan Gore foul was red card worthy, which it was, I will not deny that. If it was Premier League, both Jan Bishop and Dan Gore would have been sent off. I am not arguing with that. But it's a friendly match, man. It's a pre-season friendly. There is no point in showing a red card. And he just spoiled the game for all the fans who paid a shitload of money to watch that game. So I guess, for him, the right decision would have been to walk off with Dan Gore, go to Ten Hag or the manager we have had today. So, and would have let them know that, you should put that guy off and you should substitute him because I would have sent him off. That would be the right course of action. But yeah, he showed that red card. What can you say, man? The 2 or 3 players, I will say, that to keep an eye on after the match we just saw. Number 1 is Collier, number 2 Fernandez, and number 3 is Hannibal. I guess those are the 3 players. They stood out a little bit. I know the performance wasn't that much overwhelming or something fantastic. It wasn't like that. As I've just said, a team like Wrexham is quite physical. They are all about winning the second balls. They do not care about how many passes they play or how much possession they got. And see, the thing is that in these preseason matches, especially from our team's perspective, we have had a very young squad, right? And I will absolutely not say that I told you so. I will not say that. I will not be cocky about that. But the thing is that it shows that not all of our youngsters are ready as much as we thought. because Wrexham is a Division 2, a League 2 team. Still we lost 3-1 to them. So yeah, there are definitely some flaws in them which needs improving absolutely, because they are really young talent. They are all raw talent. So yeah, absolutely, man. We shouldn't judge them up front. But as I have said so many times, if they play against, clubs like Arsenal, clubs like Manchester City, Chelsea, they will get butchered on the field, which we saw against Wrexham. So yeah, man, it was quite predictable. I knew that there was a really thin chance of winning them. So it's okay. It's absolutely okay. I don't think talking about that much would make any sense. But yeah, man. I'm sorry. I'm so croaked up right now. They were just saying he was waiting for Rohit's message. You're right, Devoshi. Devoshi saying how to make Chelsea fans happy. For peace to reign, Wrexham beat 3-1. Chelsea beat Wrexham 34-0. And United beat Chelsea 4-1. So Chelsea moves from position 12 and replaces United at position 3. Champions League is not ready for Chelsea. Pochettino is cooking something. Chelsea fans rejoice. Diwana, it's been a year since you failed this way, and April is almost back with another heartbreak. This is the only time, because United won't lose anytime soon. Don't let United fans convince you that it's under. Rejoice. Shobhit saying looking forward to it. That's why none of the senior team play. Absolutely, man. The senior team is getting ready for our, Real Madrid match. I am quite looking forward to that. I am absolutely looking forward to it. So anyway, before we, go into that Real Madrid subject, I must say one thing that I will jump into one thing. Not one thing, a couple of things that the news are coming around. Fred, that it is quite imminent that he will go. I don't know what is the beat, but the latest news that's been coming out from the Telegraph today, we have discussed about the transaction fee of Fred. We have discussed about that we already know that Galatasaray have put in a second bid for Fred, and it was around £8 million. So that is what we have that is the last knowledge we had regarding Fred. But as it stands right now, Manchester United is quite adamant to get at least 15 to 20 million out of him. And the thing is that I don't think that it is absolutely unfair. If you ask me, obviously Fred is worth at the very least of 15 million. At the very least, we should get 15 million out of Fred. Please let me know your comment, guys, as well. What do you think of that? Do you think that Fred is worth 15 to 20 million? I think so. I do want to know what your opinion is on that subject. So yeah, man, let me know in the comment box. And see, the thing is that we know that Fulham have shown interest in Fred. Couple of Saudi Arabian clubs have shown interest in Fred, and also Galatasaray. And the thing is that the Turkish league, to be very honest, does not have as much as financial support when it comes to, when you compare them to English Premier League or maybe obviously Saudi Arabian league. They have a lot of money. So I guess if we wait out for a couple of days, I guess we can have a good offer, a legitimate offer for Fred. We can see that happen. And yeah, one more thing I will talk about. I will just touch the subject. I will not talk a lot of things about it because it's not worthy of talking a lot about it. The thing is that we have already covered about Scott McTominay, right, guys? And I've already told you guys that there were rumors that the price tag Manchester United have said is around 40 million plus, and now it's been confirmed that it is actually 40 million plus. We have already covered that. So we will see what happens. If you ask me, if I'm being honest with you, I don't think that Scott McTominay is worth 40 million. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's a good player. He's a decent player. He can do a fantastic job in a club like West Ham. But yeah, if West Ham are willing to pay 40 million, as we all know that they have put in a bid for Conor Gallagher for 40 million and Chelsea rejected that. And I guess if you ask me, Conor Gallagher and Scott McTominay, there is not much different in their qualities of gameplay. So I guess we can get a bid from West Ham around 35 to 40 million. If that happens, we should definitely let him go. We should definitely let him go, because the news that's been coming out, they are saying Manchester United will not sell Fred as Eric Ten Hag sees him as a valued squad player. So yeah, the only way he will get sold if any clubs come around the bid of 35 to 40 million. So if that happens, we will know, man, and then we can talk about that. So there is no point talking about that right now, but I just want to touch base the news because those are coming out. So yeah, man. Anyway, moving on to our breaking news. First of all, I want to cover up, it's coming from Alfredo Pedula, and that journalist has been spot on in this summer transfer market and what he has to say about Rasmus HOJLUND and AMRABAT as well. I will let you know. So the thing he has said about Rasmus HOJLUND is, HOJLUND wants Man United at all costs. Now we need to think about the operational phase. Ten Hag himself in the last conference specified the importance of quickly having the new striker. We said by Thursday, so any time can be good. Based on our information, Man United will present a proposal not far from 70 million euros. The figure, and this is important, the figure considered fair by Atlanta to give the green light. The rumors of a request for 85 million or 90 are groundless. How many times I have said that the UK journalists are talking out of their ass and saying that, yeah, Atlanta will want 85, 90 or maybe 100 million for Rasmus HOJLUND. That is absolutely groundless, and that is coming from an Italian outlet. So yeah, it is quite viable, man. The aforementioned basis may be the right one to start with the agreements. Atlanta are now in a hurry. They have asked to speed up, knowing that the striker has a total agreement with the Red Devils. And by that, they mean that HOJLUND and Manchester United have already set upon on their personal terms. The offer is expected by Thursday. It could be postponed by a few days, but Atlanta now need to go all the way. We therefore enter the HOJLUND area Man United expected to offer. So yeah, the offer will go soon. As we all know, the offer could go soon as today or maybe tomorrow. But as you know, Alfredo have said that it could postpone a few days, maybe up till the weekend. It will not be postponed more than that. I do not think so. So yeah, we will see a bit going from Manchester United to Atlanta really soon, because HOJLUND is getting impatient to join Manchester United to play under Eric Ten Hag, and that is actually fantastic news, man. Please let me know your comment, guys. Please let me know that. Please interact with me. Many outstanding players, every one of our lads should hold their head up high. They played well despite being a man down due to a very bad call and didn't resort to rough play, unlike Wrexham, who seems to have forgotten that this is a friendly. Hannibal is James, so much improvement. As I have said, Siddharth, as I have said, man, that if there are some players, I have said that yeah, it's Hannibal, it's Collier, and it's Fernandes. Those are the players that kind of attracted my attention in that particular game. So yeah, I will definitely look an eye upon them, man. Hannibal played with a lot of heart today, showed maturity. Real unfortunate for Gore with the red. I just feel the boys would have pulled back if not for it. Absolutely, man, absolutely. See, the thing is that, was it a red card foul? Obviously, it was a red card foul. Believe me or not, Casemiro got red card even with less of a foul. So yeah, if it was Premier League, Ian Bishop and Dan Gore both would have been sent off. But the thing is that it was not Premier League match. It was not a Champions League match. It was a friendly. It was a pre-season friendly. You do not show a red card until and unless it is absolutely, horrible. It is not like that. And I will talk about one thing though. It is not about only Wrexham, and you will see how disgusting their manager is as well. So there are some news coming out that I thought that, I guess Samuel Lockhurst, Simon Stone, and maybe Ben Jacobs also covered this story regarding the manager, about Wrexham's manager. What he said, Parkinson, his name is Parkinson, and he said, it's a clumsy challenge from the goalkeeper. I am disappointed with that. It should have been a straight red. If it's not denying a goal-scoring opportunity, it's still a dangerous challenge. So if you add the two scenarios together, he should have been off the pitch. It's a dangerous challenge, and obviously Paul Mullin is our talisman, which is the lead striker. I am fuming about it. I have got to be honest with you. It was a clumsy, reckless challenge in a preseason game, and I am not happy with it at all. I haven't seen the goalie, and he's probably best steering clear of us for the time being because we are not very happy. I mean, he's absolutely threatening him that I haven't seen the goalie, and he is probably best steering clear of us for the time being because we are not very happy. That is absolutely disgusting coming out from a manager. United staff were seen conversing with Bishop after the game as he was obliged to briefly greet VIP fans next to the mixed zone at the Snapdragon Stadium. Anyway, the way their manager have put in, young Bishop under the bus, that is absolutely unprofessional. I mean, what the hell, man? This is a preseason match. Yeah, it was kind of a rough tackle, I must say that. But why would you react that way to a young player in a preseason match that he should steer clear of us? What does that supposed to mean? So what would you do if he stands in front of you? Would you beat him? I don't think so. So what the hell are you pointing to, man? That is absolutely unprofessional, absolutely disgraceful what the quotation came out from their manager. So I don't know what he was thinking, man. I absolutely don't know what he was thinking. Hey, Mama. Mama is here. Thank you, man, for joining. I guess you said your name was Abid. So yeah, man. Except Hannibal, all the others should be sold like Langa. I see the thing is that, Abid, it was a preseason match. They are, as I've said so many times, that when it comes to young talents, they are very raw. They are rough in the edges. They need some smoothing out. They need nurturing. They need proper guidance. Obviously, they will fail at higher stages. That is why this is exactly the reason I was saying that if you put those guys in our Manchester United first team, they will, when we go to, playing Anfield, playing Etihad, that will happen. So yeah, obviously, but yeah, that is not the case with players like Garnacho or maybe Mainu. That is exactly the reason Eric Ten Hag have selected those guys and not the other ones. But I guess we can see some of those players getting a lot of improvement. I hope that does happen then. Please guys, let me know about the HOJLUND situation as well. Where did my comment go? Okay. If to say no, our main squad play, no killing, no hit for reach 5. Sorry, I didn't get you. Sorry, man, I couldn't get you, man. Please let me know. Please clear that out. What you're just trying to say. They should be ashamed that they can't win our young lad with 6 goals. If not for that red card, our boy would have done better to win. Absolutely, man. That is what I have absolutely said. You just can't go out and show a red card in a friendly match, in a preseason friendly. So yeah, if he thought that it was a red card challenge, he would have taken Dan go to the sideline, say the manager, take him off and change the guy, substitute him, because I would have sent him off. But keep that 11 aside intact, because there are a lot of guys who have spent a shitload of money to see that match. You can't just spoil the match by showing a red card in a friendly. That was absolutely disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. Adam is saying, don't think we need Amrabat. We have Mainu and Mejri waiting to come into these. Two and Aaron have impressed in mid-season. See, the thing is that, Adam, I will get into the Amrabat subject and the deal we have pulled in with Amrabat. It is absolutely brilliant, guys. I will get into that. Let me get into that. I will read it out as well. This is coming from Alfredo Pedula as well, and he has said about Amrabat. Sofian Amrabat is anxiously awaiting for Manchester United. His agent spoke of 2 or 3 offers, but the Red Devils have pulled away from the competition and will soon want to reach all agreements with Fiorentina. The base should be from 23 to 25 million with bonuses, but there will be time for details. Meanwhile, Amrabat has reached agreement in principle on the salary, base between 4 and 4.5 million plus bonuses, multi-year contract. HOJLUND has also been in agreement with Man United for some time with a salary of around 4.5 million per season. So that is absolutely breaking news, man. Absolutely marvelous news. I'm sorry, guys. Absolutely fantastic news. We have secured both of those players for 4.5 million each. Their yearly salary will be 4.5 million. That is around what, 70, 80 grand a week? That is absolutely fantastic, man. Believe me or not, that is absolutely fantastic. Players like AMRABAT in 70 to 80k a week. As I have said, we have improved, especially in that wage structure department in this summer transfer market. I will have to, comply with that. I will have to notify you guys that yeah, we have done an absolute fantastic job when it comes to the wage structure of this summer transfer market. Because see, the thing is that if we combine both of their salary, if we combine both HOJLUND and AMRABAT salary, it still does not reach the salary structure of players like Harry Maguire, Mount, Anthony, Bruno, Martial, Rashford, Casemiro, Varane, and Sancho. So that is absolutely fantastic, man. And if you count Sancho gets around 300 to 315k a week. And with AMRABAT and HOJLUND, they will combinedly get 150k a week. So it's half from what Sancho gets every week. That is absolutely fantastic. I would definitely say that this is a really good job done by our negotiators. I must say that maybe there is a huge role played by Eric Ten Hag. We will never know that. But whoever done that job is absolutely fantastic. Have done a fantastic job, man. Men against boys. Yeah, man, it was like that. Dan got sent off when the Wrexham player made contact first. Nothing in the challenge from goal. Poor refereeing. Absolutely poor refereeing, man. See, I will not get into who made the contact first. In my opinion, yeah, Dan Gore was fouled as well. But as we have seen how refereeing works in the Premier League, we have seen how Casemiro got red carded in the last year. He tackled the ball first. He touched the ball first. Still, he got a suspension. So yeah, that things happen. As I have said, if it was a Premier League match, both Ian Bishop and Dan Gore would have been sent off. But it is not a Premier League match. I guess the referee wanted some publicity or something like that. He was an absolute prat. He was an absolute prat out in that field, man. I will say that. Rohit is saying it is supposed to be a friendly, but neither the referee or the Wrexham players seem to remember that. I have totally lost all respect for the Wrexham team. I don't know, man. I don't know what they were thinking. As I have said, that yeah, they are a lower league club, so matches like these are important for them, no matter who they are facing. And we all know if it was our first team, I don't want to get into that. If they would have faced, our first team, they would be absolutely famished, man. They would be absolutely destroyed. So yeah, we shouldn't get into that because that is not worth it. Absolutely not worth it, man. They were saying Wrexham player is one supposed to be booked, nonsensical referee. Absolutely, man. Dan Gore plays with so much intensity. I didn't see the tackle though, but he will get better. Yeah, absolutely. See, there was a tackle. Was it red card worthy? Absolutely not. But if he was committing that kind of foul in Premier League, he would have been sent off. Especially, we have seen how our referee works in the Premier League for the last couple of years. That what kind of fouls can get a red card. So I guess, yeah, if he was playing, if this match was under Premier League, I guess he would have seen a red card as well. But it wasn't a Premier League match, man. So why would you act that way? As I have said, the referee was an absolute brat, man. Who will be saying, what did Rooney say the other day? Referees in America just make it all about them. I didn't know that, man. I didn't know that quotation came out of Rooney. That if you are saying it must be true. So yeah, as I said, he was kind of attention hungry. He looked like he was attention hungry. So he was seeking attention to him. And I guess he has succeeded on that. Maynard is like a bad workman. They always complain about his tools. No, man, no, Steve, I don't think so. See, the thing is that, as I said, I will not deny, if not Gore, the foul from Bishop was absolutely a red card. I will absolutely agree that it was an absolutely red card. But the thing is that it's preseason friendly, man. It's preseason friendly. The point is to, check out your fitness, check out your form. So if the referee thought that those are red card fouls, he should have just taken those players in the dugout and said the manager, please change them because I would have shown them a red card. But keep that 11 aside intact. Why would you just show them a red card, man? Why would you do that? I will never understand. Casemiro start and Amrabat backup. Scary, but not for us. Man, yeah, man. Absolutely scary, man. Absolutely. And there will still be Manu. After Casemiro and Amrabat, there will still be Manu. So our midfield is getting absolute stronger, man. It will be a beast. It will be a beast of a position, our midfield next season. Believe me. There is Mount, Bruno, Eriksen, and there is Casemiro, Amrabat, and Manu. That is absolutely fantastic. I am getting excited just thinking about it. So yeah, man. Good luck in the future with your next club. 25 million, please. Ritesh, are you talking about McTominay? I guess you are talking about McTominay, man. I hate the commentators, especially Stewart, who was talking out his ass about Bruno being a poor choice for captain. Man, they have just said, I guess it was around 60th or 78th minute when one of the commentators said that Ben Foster is a YouTuber. I mean, that is absolutely shame. We all know that Ben Foster goes to one channel particularly to give some interviews and stuff, but that is okay. That is absolutely okay. Why would you call him a YouTuber? And you know what? What did the commentators achieve? They are not even commentators for English Premier League. They are commentators in Manchester United, in Man U TV, in Manchester United TV. I'm sorry for telling that name. I shouldn't have told Man U TV. Manchester United TV. So yeah, that is just plain simple jealousy, man. I guess that is how poor lives behave. And by poor, I'm not saying monetarily poor, but by nature, when someone's life is poor, they act that way. They get jealous really fast. I guess that is the reason we have seen our commentators being absolutely bullshit about some stuff. The referee is on drugs. How on earth was that a red card offense? As I have said, man, we have seen some silly fouls getting red card. So yeah, if he really thought, I will not argue that if it was a red card or not. If he actually thought it was a red card, okay, that's okay. If a referee thinks that some foul is a red card, I guess it's okay, because the thing is that he's not getting to see the slow-mo of it. There was no VAR to check that stuff. So I get it. If he, on that particular instant, if he thought that it was a red card, it's okay. But why would you show him a red card actually? That is a preseason friendly. Just let them go and pressure the manager to change them up and intact that and keep intact that 11 assignment. So yeah, man. It is absolutely ridiculous. Please guys, let me know about that HOJLUND and AMRABAT as well. That match is fixed, believe me or not, but I am telling you. Who knows, Shohit, who knows? A very wrong decision by the referee. The referee really should have showed he was a League 2 product. Yeah, man, absolutely. That is absolutely correct, Gurpreet. Dan Good reminds me of Paul Scholes. Yeah, man, I was quite excited. As you guys already know, that I like Dan Good. He had a lot of potential, but seriously, the moment he got shown the red card, I was actually disgusted, believe me. Because he just spoiled the match. Right then and there, the referee just spoiled the match in the very early stage of second half. I mean, why the hell would you do that? I was seriously on that mode. Just what the hell, man? What the hell? Why would you do that stuff, man? That just makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. No, man, you don't have to thank me. You don't have to thank me, man. I do try to remember all of your name. I know some of you guys do not use your real name in the account, so I try to remember them. Sometimes I forget, but it's okay, man. It's okay. And please, guys, if anyone is new in the community, please to hit the subscribe button. Please to like the video if you guys are enjoying the video. So yeah, man, all of you guys are welcome in our community. Osman is saying, never your fault. Either the referee, the glass, or the Glazers. I will not say that, man. See, I am not defending the foul. I am just saying, I am disgusted by the behavior of the referee. If it was a Premier League match and he was showing a red card, I would have gotten that. I would have accepted that. But it's a pre-season friendly. There is a difference. How many times I have said that there is a difference between a pre-season friendly and a match from Premier League or maybe Champions League. If Dengor have fouled that way in a Premier League match or in a Champions League match, he would absolutely be shown a red card. He would have absolutely be shown a red card. But the thing is that you do not show a red card in a friendly match, man, especially a pre-season friendly, where checking out the fitness and the physicality is the main agenda. So yeah, man, why would you do that? Especially he knows that our under 23 team is playing against Trixon. So yeah, man, I will not get that. It is just academy players, at least they found the back of the net. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's fine, a good experience for the young lads. This is what friendlies are for, to rectify the mistakes. I am rooting for the senior teams match with Madrid tomorrow because they will be the one playing in Premier League, Cup and Champions League games. Absolutely, man. How excited I am. I know I have just got a couple of hours of sleep, but still I am very excited about the Real Madrid match. I am so very excited about that because I do hope that Vinny Jr. and Aaron Van Bissaka get start at the same, they play at the same half. We all know that the teams will change for both the teams in both the half. So I guess that Vinicius Jr. and Aaron Van Bissaka play in the same half. I do want to see their duel, man. I absolutely want to see their duel. Please let me know what your opinion is about that Real Madrid match. If you have, guys, any question or your opinion or your thoughts on that, please let me know that, guys. I do want to have this session with you guys. We have already covered the news. I can talk about it much more. I can talk about it at least 10-15 minutes, but I am not really in a mood today. I do want to chat with you guys at this particular session. So please let me know what your thoughts on everything, man. Shivani is saying, 10 on Anthony Martial. Today he was in the team training. He's a brilliant football player. He will score goals. We hope he will be fit and stays fit. It is easier when you have a striker, your team. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. I have covered all the subjects from Ten Hag's interview earlier. I guess yesterday I covered those. And yeah, as I have said, see, there are some layers in that particular quote. As I have said, man, I do think that Ten Hag likes Martial. I do think that because the way we have seen how ruthless Ten Hag can get, if he wanted to be ruthless with Martial, we have already seen that. We would have already seen that. I am not saying that he will not absolutely not sell Martial. We can see Martial go to some other club, maybe this season, maybe the season after, I don't know. But after reading that statement, after hearing what he has to say about Martial, I guess we will see him staying in our club. And that is not the end of the world. If we are able to see, before Martial, we have all other dead goods we need to let go of. Players like McTominay, Fred, Van de Beek, Maguire, Brandon Williams, players such as that. Believe me, AMRABAT and HOJLUND will be getting each of them will be getting 70 to 80K a week. And right now, Brandon Williams gets 60 to 65K a week. That just shows you how shitty we were on that negotiation market. We give Brandon Williams 60K a week, every week. And we will be paying AMRABAT and HOJLUND 72 to 80K a week. And that is just shows you how we have improved, especially when it comes to that wage structure, man. Ten Hag on Johnny Evans helps us with the numbers. Really useful to manage the load. Johnny wants to stay fit, have a career. Last week he played a good game. Mentally he was pushing younger players to a higher level. We help him as well. See, yeah, man, yeah. See, the thing is that I have already, let you know my opinion about Johnny Evans. If you ask me, I want to say upfront, I do not like Harry Maguire. It has been established in our community that your Red Devil bro does not like Harry Maguire. But if someone asks me to be very honest, that who is better right now, as it stands right now, is it Harry Maguire or Johnny Evans? I would have to say Harry Maguire, man. And we need to sell Harry Maguire. So that just shows you my answer. That just gives you my answer. I will say that. I will say Harry Maguire is better than Johnny Evans, but we need to sell Harry Maguire because he is just not good enough for Manchester United. Players like Johnny Evans, players like Maguire, I'm not saying those are bad players. As it stands, I will not say those are bad players. But are they good enough for Manchester United? Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. If they sign Johnny Evans for this coming year, I would be absolutely, disgusted by that. Believe me, that would be absolutely ridiculous from our club's part. Because let's absolutely not forget, in this transfer window, in this particular transfer window, in the earlier part, we were linked with a centre back like Kim Min Jae. So from Kim Min Jae to Johnny Evans, I do not need to tell you anything, man. There is your answer. Glory, glory, Man United. Yeah, man. Absolutely, Shivan. Absolutely, man. The referee ruined the game, you say. What happened versus Arsenal? I thought the referee didn't ruin the game when Martinez crashed into Saka. I guess you now see how it is, right? I thought Ten Hag said United don't play friendlies. See, the thing is that, man, you can have a foul. You can make a foul. Even if Wrexham, I am not complaining the way they played. If they were physical, if they were aggressive, that is absolutely fine with me, Rohit. Believe me, I am not at all complaining about that. It is their job to do. As I have said, what are friendlies for? To see how their fitness work, to how they, to measure all those stuff. So yeah, if they are getting physical, I am absolutely okay with that. Because see, our players got physical as well. Because otherwise, why would Dan Moore see a red card? He has been shown a red card because of his physicality, because of his aggressiveness, because he was willing to slide in for that tackle. But the thing is that you do not just show a red card in a preseason friendly, man. He could have just, take Dan Moore, move to the, dugout and tell the manager, please take him out, because I would have sent him off and sent in a new player. Just substitute him. Then that would have been just fine. That is all I am saying. I am not saying that, Wrexham shouldn't have been so much aggressive because it was our under 23. Absolutely not, man. They have every right to be aggressive, and that is absolutely fine with me. The main problem with me is that referee's attitude, man. He was a bit of a player, I must say that. Siddharth is saying Manchester should not commit the mistake of giving Johnny Evans a long contract. Absolutely, Siddharth. Absolutely. Do I like Johnny Evans? I will always like Johnny Evans. I will always like every player who have ever played in Manchester United, other than just two players. Just two. I will keep just two of them out of that list. And then number one is Morian Fellaini and number two is Harry Maguire. I will not like them. I never liked them. I do not like them, and I will never like them. And that is my opinion. You guys, none of you guys have to comply with that. It is absolutely my own opinion. But the thing is that I will never disrespect them as well. I will never do that. But you know what? I don't know, man. I have just said that Kim Min Jae to Johnny Evans. I do not need to explain that to you. I need not need to, do an explanation of if that happens, how drastically our standards have just fallen regarding our backup centre back. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, man. Because see, the thing is that if we have gotten Kim Min Jae, what would be the difference between Kim Min Jae and Johnny Evans is that if we have secured that Kim Min Jae deal, he would have given a fight to Varane. He would have given a fight to Varane. But not in a light year, Johnny Evans will give a fight of position to Varane, man. That will just not happen. And that is the difference, and that will bother me if we give a long contract to Johnny Evans, man. That is all I am saying. Please let me know your opinion, guys, as well, man. Please let me vocal, Ryan is saying incredible talent because he came from the academy. Sorry, he is not good enough for Man United. Needs a loan to prove himself. We need to stop this obsession with building academy players up. It's a Glazers money saving exercise. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, Ryan. You are spot on. As I have said, as I have argued with that as well, if you were online, you have seen that there was a session where I got into an argument with Ashley that not only our academy players, man, players like Johnny Evans also represents that. What do you think of that? Why wouldn't we get a hold of Kim Min-jae? And now we are talking about Johnny Evans, a 35-year-old who will not give a proper competition to Martinez or Varane. Why would we need a centre back like that? If we wanted a centre back like that, Harry Maguire is just fine. If that is the quality we want in a backup centre back, then Harry Maguire is just doing a fine job, man. Why we should get rid of him? What have he done? So yeah, man, I don't see any connection. I do want to see, do not get me wrong, I do want to see our academy players getting, flourished in our first team squad, such as Garnacho, such as Mainu. I am really excited about Kovar and Dan Good as well. But we cannot expect that every one of those academy players will be able to get a first team chance in Manchester United. That will just not happen. That will just not happen, man. Believe me or not. And by doing that, we have spoiled so many players' career. We have spoiled. Ole have spoiled, believe me. Ole have spoiled Brendan Williams. Ole have spoiled Axel Tuanzebe. Ole have spoiled Timothy Fosu-Mensah. So these are the players who could have had a great future, but they couldn't because we have put them with such enormous responsibilities at such younger age, which they weren't absolutely ready for. And they got famished. They got butchered. And that is what will happen if you put our player from academy and put him in the first team squad. That is not how it worked. That is not how it works. And that is not how it will work. So yeah, man. Believe me or not, that's not how football works. So yeah, if the media, the UK outlets and all that stuff are convincing you that some of the players are really, fantastic to play as a first team squad, they are talking out of their ass, man. They are absolutely talking out of their ass. Sorry, Big Sam. I couldn't get you. YT. I guess YT stands for YouTube. Please let me know your name, man, and where are you from. And if you have anything, please let me know as that well. Rohit is already saying, where are you from? Yeah, man, absolutely, big man. Let us know that. Adam is saying, the referee looks like he has been waiting all his life to show a red card. Absolutely, Adam. You were just spot on the first sentence. The way he put out that red card and he was ready to show that, man. He was just ready. Just foul someone just foul some other guy, and he just, bam, man. He's like Batman or Superman with a red card. He was a Superman with a red card, but he was not super, to be very honest. Anyway, he rushed in to show the card the moment the player went in. The red card took the energy out of the game. It's good mistakes they are making, and I'm sure this will teach them to keep calm on tackles once you have the upper hand in the game. This will also teach them that the name United doesn't win you games. Absolutely not, man. Absolutely. This will also teach them to always respect each team and kill games of win. This will also teach them to always be patient in build-up regardless of the scoreline like they did in the first half. Poor refereeing, but Wrexham have been poor. They haven't really done anything to even deserve goals, but they took them well when they had the chance. Wrexham could have been better playing against this team, but surely that's poor refereeing to rush a red card in a friendly game. See, Adam, the thing is that the goals they have scored against us, as I have said, they are a League 2 team. That is how a low league team behaves, and that is absolutely fine. If you see their second goal, it was a long throw in, and there was a header, I guess it was a header or maybe a tap in. That is how lower league teams behave. And we would have been ready, we should have been ready on those positions. So yeah, those situations will teach some valuable lessons to our youngsters. I do hope so. Because the way Wrexham played, all the lower league clubs play that way, man. They do not care about passing. They do not care about possession. They just want to win the second ball. They just want to push you. They just want to be aggressive and physical. And they have to be. I am not criticizing them at all. That is that they have to play. Because believe me or not, they play around 3 weeks, 3 games a week. They play 46 matches just in their league, man. So yeah, they have to be aggressive and physical. Purvain is saying joke of a referee. Absolutely, man. Man United waiting for HOJLUND deal to be completed. First being going for AMRABAT could make them to miss out on the big opportunity to get this done quickly. They can't afford to miss out the palatable opportunity to snap up a player of this quality at this cheaper price. See, man, I know I have said so many times that when it comes to Manchester United, we usually go from one deal to another. But I guess in this particular stance, we just can. I am not giving you hope or something. Please do not get your Devil Pro wrong if that does not happen. But I guess it could happen that we can see a double here we go, maybe in a 1 or 2 day period of time, man. Maybe that can happen. Maybe in the next week, we will see a couple of here we goes in a very small time gap. That can happen. However, if seizing the greatest opportunity to get this deal done, first before getting a striker will make a big club like Manchester United not to go for a striker signing this summer. It means that they are not serious in competing with the big fishes both in the league and the Euro as they ought to next season. Absolutely, man. I do not think, because believe me, we will sign a striker, we will sign HOJLUND, and we will sign AMRABAT. If you guys have any faith in your RTB, just I am assuring you, we will get secured of both of them. We will sign HOJLUND and we will sign AMRABAT. Believe me, guys. Yeah, man. Do you know that Nathan Bishop have sold to Sunderland? Rahul, I have just mentioned that in my last video. You know, in my previous session, yesterday at 11 p.m. show, I have mentioned this particular news that they are in Ian Bishop. I mean, what is going on? I am so tired. I am saying Ian Betham. Who is Ian Betham? Anyway, Ian Bishop is the one who is going to Sunderland this season. I have already covered that, man. Winners learn from their defeats. Good experience from the youth. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, you're spot on, man. Straight red card cover captain for the day. The performance was so cut through. We couldn't get the win, but I love the way Tenag is doing in the team. Yeah, man. Yeah. Fondipon is saying, academy needs selling if they can't beat Rexham. See, Shondipon, that is exactly the reason. As I said, I will not be cocky. It does not give me any pleasure to say you guys, I told you so. It will not give me any pleasure. Believe me. I am saying it from the core of my heart. It is not like that it is a competition that I am in a race with you guys and I want to be right all the time. Absolutely not, guys. Absolutely not. I know, as I said yesterday as well, that getting excited, being optimistic at the start of the season, it's quite natural because we want the best for Manchester United. So we will see the best out of any player, whether it's our first team player, whether it's our academy player. That is going to happen and that is absolutely fine. But we just could not rely on our academy players to be a backup for Casemiro, a backup for Rashford, a backup for Bruno Fernandes, a backup for Licha or Varane. That is not the way it works. They will get their chance. Those who will get their chance, absolutely Eric Connect will give them chance, the one who deserves those chances. And we will not see every one of them getting a first team chance. That will just not happen. We will have to accept that. A true United supporter does not go after money. Congrats, well, and see you soon. Absolutely, Oglu. Absolutely. As I said, I'm so pleased that we are not giving ridiculous wages to these players. I am so pleased to see that because when we signed Sancho, I guess he was 21 years of age, and we have given him 300k of weekly wage deal. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. But that was bogus. That was absolutely bogus. Atlanta have asked for around 68.5 million for Rasmus HOJLUND, but Manchester United expected to reach an agreement for 60 million plus add-ons. The next few days will be decisive, and the parties are hopeful the transfer will be sealed this weekend. Absolutely, man. Right, man. Yes, Osman. Yes, man. I agree with you. Thank you, Osman. Thank you, man. Love to you guys as well. Love your opinion. Thank you, man. Gurpreet, this Hannibal, I will read this Hannibal should replace McTominay, sir. You guys can read what Gurpreet have wrote. but I will not speak out loud, man, about that. It's okay, you have written. I will not just read it out. I guess you understand why would I not do that. Anyway, bloody hell, take a chill pill. It was a young United team, average age of 18, playing older, more experienced players. Watch the game for goal's sake. Hannibal is the player to watch, in my opinion. Absolutely. But as I said, Hannibal, Collier, and who I mentioned, Fernandes, and also Dan Gore. I know that he have got just sent off, but I guess it will teach him a valuable lesson. He will think twice before he slides again. And that is the lesson he will learn from that particular incident, man. And that is quite valuable. Evict that manager, no serious. How does he expect to win match with that kind of squad? This is not a welcome idea, yeah, man. Hi, Devil, how are you? I am fine, man. I am absolutely fine, man. How are you, man? Thank you, man, for watching the show. Thank you so much. You can comment. You can comment, man. Please interact with me. I would absolutely love to interact with all of you guys. I always appreciate when you guys interact, man. It is a community, right? It's not that it is not a mainstream media show that I will just talk and talk and talk and you guys will only listen. Oh, acha, that is the case, huh? It is not like that, man. It is. I will never behave like that. I am your Red Devil, bro, and you guys are my family. You guys are like my family. As Prithviraj, one of our esteemed member, have mentioned quite a few days ago, even Ogni have said that, I guess, if I can remember my Q&A session, we had I guess, you know what? All the community members who has been in this journey from the very beginning, and those of you who are new, you guys can check out and check out that Q&A session I have had, I guess, couple of weeks, at least 3-4 weeks ago it has been right now. So you guys can check that out in a video section. It was quite funny and entertaining, I must say that. So if you haven't seen that, please guys, just go and check that out. You guys will enjoy it, believe me. I bought it from Amazon, man. I guess the brand's name is what? Leotude. It's written over there. So yeah, there is a dragon printed on that, t-shirt. So it was quite cool. I thought that it looks good. Thank you, man. Thank you for your compliment. Please, Corona. I do not want to call you Corona, so please let us know your name, man. If it's not a very problem, please let us know your name. Homie saying, who are you, Corona? Yeah, man, absolutely. Please let us know your name, man. Glory, Man United. I love Sheikh Jazim. We all love Sheikh Jazim, man. We all love. You cannot have a show in the Red Devil stand without Rohit declaring his love towards Sheikh Jazim. Because without that, our show will always be incomplete, man. So yeah, Rohit, thank you for this comment, man. We all love Sheikh Jazim. We all love you. And guys, I love all of you guys. I absolutely kudos to all of you guys, man, for joining, for commenting, because we always talk about news, and that gets boring at some point. So I just wanted to interact with you. So that is the main reason I just covered up the news very quickly. It was a breaking news. I could have talked about this at least half an hour, but I didn't. I wasn't in a mood to do that today. I really wanted to interact with you guys. I absolutely love you, man. Love you absolutely, man. Thank you, Rohit. I do appreciate all of you guys, Rohit, and all of you guys who have, who makes a little bit of time for this community and come and, I will always be grateful for that, man. I will always be grateful for that. I do hope so, but at least we should know his name first. So, Corona, please, if you're online, please let us know your name. We are all interested in knowing your name, as we all know. As I do try to remember every one of you guys' name. So yeah, if you can, if it's not a very problematic thing, you can share us your name. So anyway, guys, I guess this is it for this session. I will be having a 11 p.m. show live as well. We will talk about some Real Madrid stuff on that position, on that live session. So until then, take care, guys. Kudos to you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Goodbye, guys.